Welcome everyone to one of the most exciting actions that you can only find here. This is 205 Live, and you saw our General Manager Drake Mavericks confront Hideo early today. He will be explaining his actions momentarily. We are live here at Hampton, Virginia, and we have a stat card for you here tonight. First things first, guys, we're going to be seeing a Lucha House Party debut coming up. As soon as Hideo explains his action, Lucha House Party will be taking flight. Grand Meta Elite and Lince Dorado. To be sure, one other tag team that you do not want to miss. And then in our main event, Noam Dar, the cruiserweight champion, looks to get some payback. As last week he lost to Mark Andrews, he gets another rematch game. Will Mark Andrews upset the cruiserweight champion once again? We'll find out tonight on 205 Live. And here comes the man who has a lot, and I mean a lot, of explaining to do. Hideo Itami. I mean, it's kind of weird how he's acting right now, considering what he did last week was, as Drake Maverick said, very, very distasteful. I mean, last week on 205 Live, Cedric Alexander was talking to WWE Universe, saying that he feels as though he let them down, and he was just pouring his heart out. But after the actions of this man, I just don't know what else to say. We're just gonna let the footage speak for itself. This is what happened last week on 205 Live. And you see just Cedric Alexander just pouring his heart out. Just saying if it wasn't for the fans here, he wouldn't even be here. He was just someone in the Cruiserweight Classic. If it wasn't for them chanting, "Please sign Cedric," he wouldn't even know where he'll be right now. He knows that there are superstars that are really stepping up to play here on this brand, and he knows he has to get his act together. So he told everyone that he's going to be taking some time off, and when he will come back, he'll have one goal in mind. That was the Cruiserweight Championship. It was a very heartfelt message. I mean, I am really glad that Alexander realized, you know what, he had to step up his game. He knew that he had to, and everything was good from there. I thought credits were rolling. I was about to get off of my commentary seat and just call it a day. That was the wrap up for 205 Live. That was pretty much all that was for the show, Cedric Alexander, and we thought it was done from there. But again, little did we know, this man right there, Hideo Itami, shocked the world last week by attacking Cedric Alexander from behind. This was not a part of the program, ladies and gentlemen, at all. I can definitely tell you that. And it was just probably one of the most distasteful things I've ever seen. Just Hideo Itami attacking Cedric Alexander from behind, just defensive, just ramming his head on that LED board multiple times. Just so distasteful. And just to cap it off right there, you see him with the GTS and just laying out Cedric Alexander. And I mean, I was speechless. The crowd was speechless. I just had no idea. We checked on Cedric Alexander. He suffered, I should say, 2 concussions, and hopefully he'll be back soon. But this man really has a lot of explaining to do. He really, really does. Now, Hideo, this is your opportunity to, I mean, I don't know what you're going to tell the WWE Universe, but I feel as though not just them, not just me, but Cedric Alexander deserves an explanation on why you did what you did. I mean, this was supposed to be a new era of 205 Live, more focus on wrestling. But after what you did last week, I mean, surprised Drake Maverick hasn't fired you at all. But let's just see what you have to say. We're all listening, Hideo. Are you freaking kidding me? That was it? Really, Hideo? Really? The levels you stoop, man. That's all you have to say. Do you respect me now? I personally don't have zero respect for you anymore. At all, man. That was just, I don't even know what to say, guys. I mean, Lucha House Party, they're debuting next on 205 Live, but god damn it, Hideo. Why? And also last week on 205 Live, guys, we saw the in-ring debut of one of the superstars coming to 205 Live thanks to the Superstars Shakeup. It was the man of the hour, Lio Rush. He was in tag team action teaming up with Mustafa Ali when they fought Drew Gulak and Abari Debari. However, Lio Rush, you saw the footage right there, tapped out to the Gulak, losing his very first match on 205 Live. And Lio Rush, he was kind of upset about that. So he took to social media and just told us that I came to 205 with a lot of hype around me, and all that came to an end when I lost my very first match on this brand. So you know what? I'm taking a vacation. You can thank one person for that. Mustafa Ali. So there you have it, guys. Lio Rush is taking a vacation even though he's only been here for one night. I guess, Leo. I guess. But to blame Mustafa Ali is kind of like that's kind of messed up, because a tag team match, you guys are equal. It's equal sharing. But
introducing first, from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 193 pounds, Drew Gulak.
like I said, guys, tag team action right now. And what better team for the debut of the Lucha House Party than the team that was successful last week? Drew Gulak and Abari Debari. I mean, these two have been working together now for the past 2 weeks, and they have been very, very successful as a team. I mean, I don't know where this where this chemistry between these two came from, but it's working, especially with this man.
And his partner from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 190 pounds, Debari.
JoJo, you do it on Raw, you do it on Smackdown, you do it on 205 Live. Stop cutting me off. Anyway, Abari Debari, I mean, wow, what a turnaround. The last time we see Abari Debari before last week was that he was on the losing end to that feud with TJP. And he just walked out. We thought that was the end for him. But now, look at him now. Teaming up with Drew Gulak, probably the best decision. I mean, I don't know what their goal is, their end goal is as a tag team, but right now they are very, very successful. And here is the debuting Lucha House Party.
At a combined weight of 343 pounds, Gran Metalik and Lince Dorado.
Gran Metalik and Lince Dorado, they are known as the Lucha House Party. Gran Metalik, the last time we saw him, he had the opportunity of a lifetime to become the cruiserweight champion a couple weeks ago. However, he fell short of that, and Noam Dar is a current cruiserweight champion. We see him in action later on tonight. But because of that loss, Gran Metalik felt as though he has to do something a little bit different now in order to get back up in the ranks here in the cruiserweight division. And he decided, why not team up with his fellow luchador, Lince Dorado. So here we go, guys. Tag team action underway. Drew Gulak and Abari Debari taking on a debuting team of Lucha House Party, Gran Metalik and Lince Dorado. Again, already out the gate, Gran Metalik is showing why he's probably one of the best. My apologies, guys. One of the best high flyers here on 205 Live. And now Gran Metalik is already in submission. Again, Gran Metalik is just an all-around, probably one of the all-around best wrestlers here on this brand. He can do anything. Submissions, high flying, technical. You name it, he can do it. Right now, it'll be an interest for Gran Metalik. It's the first time he's really been on a tag team. I mean, similar style with Lince Dorado, the sky limits for both of these two. But right now, Drew Gulak is back in control. He already got the tag to Abari Debari and a drop kick. I don't think Gran Metalik saw that tag. That's why he didn't see that drop kick coming. And the crowd did not like that one bit. Do you hear them? Gran Metalik's trying to go for that suplex, but Abari Debari reverses. Now back in the corner and a side slam by Abari Debari. Nice teamwork so far by Drew Gulak and Abari Debari. They're cutting the ring but make sure Gran Metalik does not go near his partner, Lince Dorado. I mean, again, we don't know what Drew Gulak's Daivari end goal here, but they're making sure that they work together. They did see, I mean, that's what at least Drew Gulak said. They are working together. They can be on top of the 205 Live Mountain. And so far, they have found success. Beating Mustafa Ali and debuting Leo Rush last week. It was so good on their end that Leo Rush decided to take vacation, even though he only showed up for one night, man. What the hell? But now Gran Metalik is back in control. And Gran Metalik and Drew Gulak have some history. They had a match at the Payback Kickoff show months ago. So, I mean, they know each other very, very well. That was them. That was when the Cruiserweights were representing the Raw brand. But now they're all on their own. They're doing their own thing, and they're going to showcase why they are the best wrestlers here in the WWE. Right now, Drew Gulak going for that suplex, but it wasn't going to help. Lince Dorado got right back in it. We haven't really seen much of Lince Dorado, so this tag team, Gran Metalik, can really showcase what he can do here in this Cruiserweight division. Wait a minute, Lince. I mean, we were just talking about what is he going to do? A Spanish Fly by Lince Dorado. That was amazing with perfect ease. Now Lince on the top, looking for the shooting star press, but Drew Gulak at the last second put his knees up. And now Lince's back in. That was amazing. He's about to do that was about to be a beautiful shooting star press with Drew Gulak, and not put his knees up. I think that could have been an end for Drew Gulak, and I think he realized that as well. But now Lucha House Party is back in control. So to come, guy, in our main event, it is a rematch from last week as Noam Dar be taking on Mark Andrews. I mean, Mark Andrews upset the world last week where he pinned the Cruiserweight champion, which TJP had a lot to say about that. Will lightning strike twice, I should say, with Mark Andrews? We will find out. Right now, it looks like, oh wait, Drew Gulak planting Gran Metalik face first on the mat. And now what is Drew Gulak looking for? A very interesting variation of a back suplex, holding his hand while he was putting it up right in the air. But now Gran Metalik is back in control. He's looking for that Spanish Fly, but Drew Gulak reverses. And now wait a minute, whoa, quickly into the Gulak. Could this be it? That was out of nowhere, and just like that, Drew Gulak and Daivari are victorious yet again, causing the Lucha House Party to have their first match here as a loss on 205 Live. I mean, again, just second week in a row, Drew Gulak and Daivari are very impressive as a team. They are pretty much unstoppable. Look at that. That shooting star press that Lince Dorado was going for, but it just wasn't enough. I mean, it was some great tag team by Gran Metalik and Lince Dorado. But again, this pretty much did it in for Gran Metalik. Right there. But wow.
Here are your winners, Drew Gulak and Daivari.
I mean, guys, 2 weeks in a row, this team been successful in upsetting the debuting Lucha House Party. Is there nothing that Drew Gulak and Daivari cannot do? I mean, the sky's the limit for both of these two men. Them as a team, they are pretty much unstoppable right now. Well, coming up next, guys, again, last week Mark Andrews shocked the world in his 205 Live debut when he pinned the Cruiserweight champion Noam Dar. Now, tonight, in our main event, Noam Dar looks to rectify that, saying that it was just a fluke. Well, he has a chance to prove it. As the Cruiserweight champion, Noam Dar will be going one-on-one with Mark Andrews in a rematch from last week here on 205 Live. now main event time here on 205 Live. And here comes our cruiserweight champion, Noam Dar. This will mark the first time.
Making his way to the ring from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 178 pounds, the WWE Cruiserweight Champion, Noam Dar.
Now to give it to you for this one, JoJo, you didn't cut me off this time. It was the bell that cut me off. But regardless, this will mark the first time that Noam Dar will be main eventing here as the Cruiserweight Champion on 205 Live. Ever since winning that title last week again. Everybody was shocked. I was shocked that Mark Andrews, debuting Mark Andrews, was able to get one over on the Cruiserweight Champion. So much so that TJP came out and even told Noam Dar, this is not how the Cruiserweight Champion should be, losing to a newcomer like that. Right now, Noam Dar, I think he really didn't care about that. He asked general manager Drake Maverick for this rematch to prove that, again, it was just simply a fluke and everybody has a bad day once in a while, right? And here comes the man that is making waves.
From Newport, Wales, weighing in at 159 pounds, Mark Andrews.
Okay, see, I can't blame the bell for this one, JoJo. That was all you. Again, Mark Andrews shocked the world last week, and he looks to do it again in this matchup on 205 Live. A rematch from last week, guys, is going to be the Cruiserweight Champion Noam Dar taking on Mark Andrews. Only his second match here on 205 Live. Will lightning strike twice? We'll see it. Both men are collar tie up just to begin this match. Mark Andrews able to back Noam Dar into a corner. Again, Mark Andrews, I mean, he is very, whoa, did you just see that? He just said, no, sir, and damn, Noam Dar just like that kicked him straight into the knees. I think Noam Dar is not going to be wasting any time on Andrews because he knows what happened last time when he was just taking him very likely. Oh, man, Mark Andrews already has him right where he wants him. And now Andrew for 619. Shades of a superstar who is coming here to 205 Live, Rey Mysterio, who is indeed on his way here on the Cruiserweight division. I guess Mark Andrews paying homage to that. Now Andrews already back in control with the Cruiserweight Champion. Again, could you imagine 2 losses in a row for Noam Dar? If Mark Andrews can beat the Cruiserweight Champion again, that has to put him in the running for a Cruiserweight title opportunity. It's just by default it has to. I mean, I know Drake Maverick, he doesn't want to just already give it to Mark Andrews. He just came. Knowing Drake Maverick, he might have to prove himself in a few more matches, even if he does beat Noam Dar here tonight. But I'm pretty sure Noam Dar will be damned. He will be moving heaven and earth to make sure that does not happen here tonight. He is the Cruiserweight Champion after all. Just like that, Noam Dar is back in control. Really focusing on that arm. I mean, it's a smart move. Mark Andrews won't be able to possibly climb that rope to hit that shooting star precipice if his arm is going to give out on him. But look like Mark Andrews is returning the favor to Noam Dar. Could really be anybody's matchup right now. Throwing Noam Dar in the corner and double knees straight to the chest of the Cruiserweight Champion. And now Mark Andrews completely in back in control of this matchup. Again, Mark Andrews is feeling it from the crowd. Noam Dar barely knows where he is. Dar is going to be trying his best to fight back. Okay, that's not the case. Elbow straight to the back of the head of the Cruiserweight Champion. Mark Andrews, Tornado DDT. What a move by Mark Andrew. And now look like Mark Andrews going up top. Are we going to see it again? Shooting star press. Cover. 1, 2, 3. Mark Andrew is, for the second week in a row, has able to knock off the Cruiserweight champion. But again, it seems like Noam Dar does not care at all. But it looked like for the second week in a row, this man has something to say about that. Here comes the very first ever Cruiserweight champion, TJP. And Noam Dar looks confused as we are. Why is he out here again? And what does TJP have to say this time to Noam Dar? Oh, he's just mocking him now. I mean, can you expect anything less from TJP? Whoa, wait a second. Did you just hear what TJP just said? That he's about to go in the back and ask Drake Maverick for a Cruiserweight title opportunity. And he wants it next week. I mean, I don't think that's going to sit well with the Cruiserweight champion, Noam Dar. I mean, I thought this was the main event of the show, but it looks like we have a little bit more to look into for tonight.
That's weird. I could have sworn there was somebody behind me. Whatever. It's time to hunt. All right, it's time to stop playing games. Who are you?
My name's Matt. I'm a member of the Dark Brotherhood.
Dark Brotherhood?
Yes. See, me and my associates, we go around and we collect cards, sell them for profit. Only problem is finding the cards we need. That's where you come in.
Me?
Yes, you. See, I know you have a dual disc, which means that you're a skilled duelist and you have rare cards. So you can just hand those over to me.
Sorry, man. I would really love to chat. I really would, but I have friends to go to in the mall, so see you later. What is so funny?
Duelists always try to make my life so hard. Luckily, I have a response to that. See that building over there? If you continue to walk away, I have a little button right here in my hand. Let's just say, building goes boom.
You're crazy. There's people in there. There's no way you would do that.
I have a business to run, and you're jeopardizing me making my money. So what's your point? Just hand me your rarest card, and we can both go about our separate ways.
Actually, I have a better idea. Duel.
Duel?
Yes, a duel. And if you win, you get a rare card of mine.
And what card would that be?
The card will be relinquished.
First edition relinquished. That'll make me millions. All right, let's do this.
Credit is dueling someone? He hasn't used his dual disc in like forever. Something really must be wrong. I have to get all in now.
You ready to lose and give me that card?
No, I just plan on winning.
Dark Brotherhood. Who exactly are you guys? And what are you trying to do to this city? Well, I refuse to just stand by the sidelines and let you have your way. I'm not afraid to duel anymore. With my friends beside me, we will stop you. Next time on Yu-Gi-Oh! Evolutions, the rise of the Dark Brotherhood. Ignite the revolution. Well guys, as you guys know, that was announced on here, on this channel, that changes are coming to 205 Live, and one of them is that a former veteran here on this brand is coming back. Gentleman Jack Gallery making his way back to the Cruiserweight. I can't even talk, guys. From the Cruiserweight division, because a lot of changes happening. I'm very excited to announce in the coming weeks here on 205 Live. One of those changes is that the greatest cruiserweight of all time, Rey Mysterio, is coming to 205 Live. Whoa, wait a second. I mean, we're just picking up on the cameras here. I mean, we thought TJP was going to ask Drake Maverick about a match, but I have no idea what the hell is happening. Noam Dar just throwing TJP on these tables in the catering area. Whoa, wait a second. I guess we don't even have to ask Drake Maverick, because Noam Dar has no problem defending his title. So I'm pretty sure Drake Maverick already agreed with this, because the graphics are already here. Next week, guys, the Cruiserweight title is on the line. Noam Dar in his very first title defense. We're going one-on-one against TJP for the Cruiserweight title. And also next week in single action, after the result of that tag team match, Beer Metal League will be going one-on-one with Drew Gulak. All this and more next week, guys, on 205 Live.